Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you are in good health. Dear students, welcome to your social studies class. Today we are going to start reading from chapter number 19. So, class, open your books. It is on page number 94. Mention date and day on top of this page. Chapter 19, Pakistan 1947 to 1971 and beyond. So let's start reading. After the partition of subcontinent, Pakistan became an independent sovereign state on 14th August 1947. This freedom had been achieved after great sacrifices and there was still a great deal to be done for the new country. But this independence was an occasion for rejoicing and gratitude. Students, underline this word gratitude and write its meaning, a quality of being thankful. A quality of being thankful. The first 25 years of Pakistan were eventful and important in shaping future history. We will learn an overview of the years from 1947 to 1971 in this chapter. First of all, from 1947 to 1948, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was sworn in as the Governor General and Liaquat Ali Khan as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Sworn in. Write its meaning under oath. Under oath. At the time of partition, Quaid-e-Azam was already seriously ill, but with a strong will and undefeatable spirit, he guided his people for freedom. Undefeatable, right? Its meaning unable to defeat. He was not only the Governor General but also the President of the Muslim League and the Constituent Assembly. The strain on his fragile health resulted in his death just 13 months after Pakistan was created. He died on 11 September 1948. Students underline Quaid-e-Azam died on 11 September 1948. Pakistan has not since had a leader like him. 1948 to 1951. Khwaja Nizamuddin was appointed as the next Governor General and Liaquat Ali Khan continued as Prime Minister. However, Liaquat Ali Khan was killed on 16 October 1951 and this was a serious setback to the new country. The mystery behind this murder was never solved. Ghulam Muhammad, a powerful civil servant, became the new Governor General and appointed Khwaja Nizamuddin as his Prime Minister. 1952 to 1953. Problems began between the east and west wings of the Pakistan. When language riots took place in East Pakistan, the Bengalis, who accounted for 54% of the population, wanted better representation in the government and the army. Underline, Bengalis accounted for 54% of the population. Muhammad Ali Bogra from East Pakistan was recalled from his ambassadorial post in the USA and appointed as Prime Minister in 1953. 1955 to 1958, the establishment of one unit in West Pakistan in 1955 was resented by some of the smaller provinces, but it was done to give equal parliamentary seats to the east and west wings of the country. Ghulam Muhammad retired due to ill health and General Skandar Mirza became the new Governor General. In 1965, Pakistan officially became the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Students underline in 1956, Pakistan officially became the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, with General Skandar Mirza now becoming the president. A new constitution was drawn up for a parliamentary democracy. Elections were planned, but there were much confusion, writings, and problems. On 7 October 1958, Iskandar Mirza dismissed the assembly, suspending the constitution, and declared the martial law. Dismissed. Write its meaning dissolved. He appointed General Ayub Khan as a martial law administrator. 3 weeks later, Ayub Khan dismissed Iskandar Mirza and himself became the president. He was very strict in taking action against lawbreakers. Slowly, the country was getting back into order. 1959 to 1969. These years were generally known as Ayub Khan decades. It was a period of change and also of growth. Students, the period 1959 to 1969 was known as the Ayub Khan decades. Underline this. The system of basic democracies was set up as a base for an electoral college and appointed groups of electors for the presidential elections. In 1962, martial law was replaced by the constitution for the presidential government. Elections were held in January 1965 and Ayub Khan won the vote. He was opposed by the moving toward the page number 96. Qaid-e-Azam's sister, Miss Fatima Jinnah, who had been persuaded to stand for the elections. Students underline this word, persuaded, and write its meaning to convince. To convince. On 6 September 1965, Pakistan was invaded by Indian Army over the Kashmir dispute. Their forces advanced toward Lahore. Disputes. Underline dispute and write its meaning disagreement. Disagreement. Pakistan fighting back with amazing heroism and violent spirit repulsed the attack. A ceasefire was agreed on 22nd September 1965. This war is commemorated on 6 September as the Defense Day of Pakistan. The Tashkent Conference, held in January 1966 under pressure from the UN, USA, and Russia, compelled Pakistan and India to restore their international boundary and the 1949 ceasefire line in Kashmir. This eventually led to dissatisfaction and protest against Ayub Khan leadership. New leaders also emerged in both wings of the country. In East Pakistan, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the Awami League leader, put forward his 6 points, a demand for less control by the West Wing and more authority to the East. In the West Wing, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the dynamic young foreign minister, opposed Mujibur Rahman. In 1969, Ayub Khan resigned due to poor health, handing over the government to General Yahya Khan. Underline, in 1969, Ayub Khan resigned. That was all for today, students. Allah Hafiz.